Today, we have some of the most intense clips the channel has ever compiled. From the Meg to Deep Sea Destruction compilation to Clip Zone, get ready for a high-octane hits horror compilation. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, but don't blame us when you can't sleep tonight. A group of researchers descend into the Mariana Trench in search of new life forms. As they reach the bottom of the trench, they are attacked by giant prehistoric sharks. The crew fights back using laser guns, but it's not enough. One by one, the researchers are picked off until only to remain. They manage to escape in a submarine, but not before being attacked by the alpha shark. It is 2018 and the ocean is still largely unexplored. In fact, more people have walked on the moon than have visited the deepest parts of our oceans. That's why when a mysterious message is received from the bottom of the Mariana Trench, it causes quite a stir among scientists. The message seems to be coming from a research vessel named the Titan. The ship was carrying a team of 4 researchers who had gone missing a year ago while exploring the trench. The last thing anyone heard from them was that they had discovered something big. Something so big it didn't believe its eyes. Scientists are intrigued and send a rescue mission down to the trench to see if there is anything they can salvage. But what they find is far more terrifying than they could have imagined. The Titan's wreckage lies at the bottom of the trench with its hull ripped open and its contents spilled out everywhere. The scientists quickly realized that whatever this massive creature was, it wasn't just big, it was also incredibly strong. It took everything in its path, ripping apart the Titan like it was made of paper. But the most disturbing discovery is yet to come. As the scientists continue their search, they come across the bodies of the 4 crew members. And what they find makes their blood run cold. The crew hadn't died peacefully in their sleep. They had been torn apart limb from limb, their bones broken, and their organs scattered everywhere. It's clear that whatever this monster was, it wasn't afraid to kill. With the bodies recovered, the scientists return to the surface, shaken but determined to uncover the truth. They analyze the wreckage of the Titan and find that the damage is consistent with an attack from a large animal with sharp teeth and claws. But no animal known to man could have caused such destruction. The scientists are stumped. As the days go by, the media begins to pick up on the story. People around the world are fascinated by the tale of the mysterious monster that lives in the Mariana Trench. Some believe it could be the legendary Crockett, a mythical sea monster said to be large enough to wrap its tentacles around ships and drag them down to the depths. Others think it could be a giant squid or octopus, but these theories are just speculation. No one knows for sure what lurks in the darkest depths of our oceans, but the scientists are about to find out. With the help of a billionaire benefactor, they design a new and even deeper submersible vehicle. This time, they will go to the bottom of the Mariana's Trench and face the monster head-on. But what they find there will change their lives forever. At first, the journey is uneventful. The team descends into the dark and murky water, the pressure mounting with every meter. But just when they begin to think they may have made it, the lights suddenly go out. They're plunged into total darkness as the vehicle begins to fall. As the team tries to regain control of the vehicle, they hear a loud crash and then silence. They're at the bottom of the trench. Shaken but unharmed, they turn on their lights and what they see makes their blood run cold. All around them are the bodies of dead fish and other creatures, their flesh torn apart and scattered everywhere. In the distance, they see a massive shape moving towards them. As the creature gets closer, they realize it's unlike anything they've ever seen before. It's huge, with a gaping mouth filled with sharp teeth and glowing red eyes that seem to pierce the darkness. It opens its mouth wide and lets out a deafening roar, sending shivers down the spines of everyone who hears it. In a panic, the team tries to start the vehicle and flee, but it's too late. The monster attacks, ramming into the side of the vehicle and tearing it apart. The team screams as they are flung into the darkness. The monster lunges for one of the team members, sinking its teeth into his leg and dragging him down into the darkness. His screams echo through the trench as the monster pulls him away. The remaining team members try to fight back, but it's no use. The monster is too strong. It knocks them down one by one until only one remains. The monster turns its glowing red eyes to the last surviving team member and slowly opens its mouth, revealing rows upon rows of razor-sharp teeth. The team member screams and tries to run, but it's too late. The monster lunges and the screen goes black. They never found the rest of the crew, nor do they know what happened to them. But they believe that whatever this monster is, it's not only real, it's also incredibly dangerous. They need to warn the world about what they've seen, but no one believes them. They think the scientists are crazy and that there's no such thing as monsters living in the deep sea. But the scientists know they're right, and they won't rest until they can prove it. They set out on a new mission to capture footage of the monster and bring it back to the surface. This time, they will not be deterred. They will find the monster and expose it to the world, but what they find will shock them all. The scientists set up cameras and other recording devices around the trench, hoping to capture the monster on film. But they wait for days without seeing anything. Just when they're about to give up hope, one of the cameras picks up movement in the darkness. A large shape is moving towards the camera, and as it gets closer, they see that it's the monster. The monster is even bigger than they remember, and its skin is covered in barnacles and other marine life. It swims closer to the camera and then suddenly lunges, destroying the equipment and sending the scientists running. But they don't care. They have what they need to prove once and for all that the monster is real. They gather the footage and bring it to the public, exposing the monster to the world. But not everyone is happy about this. There are those who believe that the scientists have done something terrible and that they should be punished. But the scientists know they did the right thing. They brought to light a creature that had been hidden in the darkness for centuries, and now the world will never forget it. For years afterwards, people would come from all over the world to visit the Marianas Trench, hoping to catch a glimpse of the monster. But it would never be seen again. The scientists had captured it on camera, but the monster itself remained a mystery. Some say it still lives in the trench, hiding in the darkness. Others say it was scared off by the commotion and has moved to deeper waters, but no one really knows. All we can be sure of is that the monster is real and that it lives in the darkest depths of our oceans. Jason Statham takes on a megalodon in the Meg. To some, the idea of a megalodon existing in today's world may seem ridiculous. However, according to National Geographic, there is a 1 in 3 million chance that such a beast still survives somewhere in the oceans. This is based on the assumption that the megalodon has been continuously reproducing over the past 6 million years. Therefore, it is entirely possible that a few megalodons could still exist today, hiding from humans in the vast expanse of the oceans. If you're thinking of diving into the ocean anytime soon, it's important to keep this in mind. Megalodons are estimated to have weighed between 40 and 100 tons, with a length ranging from 10 to 20 meters. That's almost as long as an adult blue whale. While encountering a megalodon in the wild is highly unlikely, if you happen to stumble upon one, it's crucial to stay calm and avoid making any sudden movements. Experts suggest that if you do encounter a megalodon, you should try to maintain eye contact with it while slowly backing away. So, if you're going to take on a megalodon, remember to stay calm, make slow movements, and keep your eyes locked on the beast. You'll be glad you did. While experts claim there's no evidence of giant squids attacking submarines, it's worth noting that octopuses can grow to impressive sizes. In fact, the largest octopus ever recorded was caught in New Zealand and weighed 270 kilograms. While it's highly unlikely you'll encounter an octopus of this size, it's always wise to be cautious when exploring the depths of the ocean. Octopuses have sharp beaks and strong arms that they use to capture their prey. So, if you find yourself face to face with an enormous octopus, it's best to keep your distance. However, if you're lucky enough to encounter a giant squid or octopus during your dive, remember to stay calm and make slow movements. This will increase your chances of getting away unharmed. And who knows, you might even get a picture for your Instagram feed. That concludes our compilation of terrifying clips from the Meg Deep Sea Destruction compilation and Clip Zone. Which one scared you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more spine-chilling videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.